All right. Normally this is the part where I would ask for a recap, but this is the one time where we don't.
We made
get that.
characters.
Wow.
No one's put on the spot.
Thank goodness.
Yeah, everybody has their character sorted out. I think I have all of my stuff sorted out. Probably need to fix things, but everything should be good. So, the very start of this campaign, you guys are in Neverwinter, which is north of the place that you guys want to go. It's about a 70-mile trip that you have been hired to do.
Sheesh.
You take the high road south, about 50 miles. Then you take it east for about 20 miles. You can definitely get it done all in one day.
Oh, wow.
You were
70 miles in a day? Good shit.
Yeah. You'll be
Hauling
on
ass.
carriage. Yeah. You'll have supplies. You were hired by Gundren Rockseeker, which one of you actually know and is related to, which is pretty cool. But one by one, you go up to this shop front that Gundren Rockseeker has kind of made this meeting point, and one by one, each of you are kind of like held off by a guard who isn't super talkative. Until all four of you are kind of together. And very quickly you are kind of escorted down the stairs, past this like very busy inn, and then down the stairs into this cellar. That is, I mean it's a cellar, but everything is very organized and clean and finished. And down there you see a lot of the furniture, especially the chairs and the table, are very large. Kind of a statement piece. And there are a few people down there that you see along with...
We don't know each other, right?
Gundren Rockseeker. No. As soon as you guys are all together, you are escorted downstairs.
Okay. We just like arrive and there are other people.
Yep.
Tyler, can we have a group notes thing?
Yeah.
It's a handout we can edit.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be great.
Let me put
Although Michaela, I think, could probably just write the notes prior to the session, but that's
I was going to say, I hand out that Michaela can edit and I can read.
That's not fair. I wrote lots of notes in Strahd.
No, I know. That's how we did Sagravia too.
Really good. I read
Michaela's notes.
to remember some things.
Yeah, Michaela is better at was better at keeping it up than I was.
It's just because my memory's so bad.
There you
And
go.
if I don't write it down, it's gone.
I'll do one for...
You didn't give us permission to edit it.
Fuck.
So we can see it, we just can't do anything with it. Which
I
means
can
you're
see this
writing the
blank
notes.
slate.
Can be edited. All players. There's that one.
Oh, nice. Treasure.
Group notes. Edit. All
It's
players.
actually a really good time. Roll 20.
There you go.
Yeah, we've all got faces. Look at that. These are our characters.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
For everybody who can see the title screen, those are all of your characters that you see as you are meeting up at this inn. It's kind of busy, but downstairs is quiet. Let me do this and take you to the map. As you're escorted down, you can kind of hear the muffled sounds from up top where the inn is. The guard escorts you down these very heavy wooden stairs. You see a few that are kind of posted up. Rockseeker, Gundren probably doesn't, trust everybody here, as some of them are, a little wily looking. Maybe some of you guys as well.
Can I cast light?
Yeah, go for it.
It's fucking black. I can't see a thing, Tyler. It's just a
in
black
darkness?
square.
Yeah, I'm in darkness too.
You also have no dark vision?
I don't, but my ever bright lantern is constantly on, so.
Oh, how cute.
I have dark vision, but I also only see black.
Oh, do we need to put tokens on?
That's because your eyes are
Put our
closed.
tokens on! Put our tokens on! That's what we need to do.
Oh, here I am.
Oh, that makes sense.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, there we go.
There's Michaela! I see her! She just came down the stairs!
There you go.
Oh,
Yeah.
is that where we are by the stairs?
Yeah. There's a Freddy
Yeah,
token!
where-
Oh, I sat in a chair. Should I go back to the stairs? Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
go
right.
back
Get
to this.
comfortable.
You do whatever you want. At this point, you guys are...
Goodness.
You guys are free to move and do
so-
whatever you
Just
like.
to clarify,
Wow.
this is a storefront?
Yeah, there was a storefront that kind of led past like a general store area into like an inn area that was kind of like connected. The side street is like the main entrance for the inn, but you kind of have to pass through that, and then you're led downstairs into this kind of like
well,
basement cellar
Pass through an
area.
inn?
Mhm.
I come in with a
That's
mug of
that
ale in my hand.
sound.
All right.
Do we know who any of these other people are?
Yeah, as you guys go down the stairs, you see a very pale-skinned elf that has like long white hair that is sitting very timidly in one of the chairs. You see a white-skinned tiefling that is sitting in one of the chairs. Her legs are kind of crossed. She looks pretty much. She never kind of like takes her eyes off of Gundren. That is like straight across. She definitely took that middle seat on purpose. There's
That's Gundren.
yes, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, bottom middle is Gundren. You see him kind of like knocking
Oh,
up
so
some papers
cute.
together, going over a few things. He looks very excited, actually. To his left, you see a human guy in this very like heavy plate mail who's kind of like surveying the area. He's kind of whispering to Gundren a little bit about kind of what he sees, what's going on. And then off to the left side, there is a bald dwarf with a kind of like gnarly golden beard who is completely asleep. He is completely passed out.
How unprofessional.
Oh.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll say seek.
I'll
So
take a
we're in a
seat.
tavern though.
No, we're in a basement.
This is
We're in,
under
like, a
an
cellar.
inn.
We came through a tavern. I got an ale.
Yeah, the tavern's upstairs.
Yeah.
Got a drink.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, this is kind of like a
Everyone's
secluded
taking a
area.
seat, huh? I'm not sure where I should sit.
Oh,
Sit
you've
in
got a
the
choice of
middle.
two? That's a tough one. That's a tough one. You don't know if one of them's reserved.
This is a lot of
Pick
pressure.
wisely.
Yeah.
As you look over, I'm just sort of nodding vigorously at the one near you. Go on.
No, I'm inching this way to the only person I think I know in this room, who is Gundren.
Oh yeah, yeah. That is very true.
And us.
Opal, as you kind of like make your way around and sit at that main table, you see.
Wait, I didn't want to sit there. That's too much pressure. I just want to ask him where I should sit.
Yeah. Either way, he's going to look up at you. Very happily. Well, look down on you, I guess technically. He's kind of high up in this chair. He hops down. He gives you this big hug where he kind of like picks you up.
Aww.
You can hear the like the armor you're wearing kind of like tense up as he squeezes you real hard. Gives you a nice kiss on the forehead. Opal,
Gundren. Hey.
how have you been?
Good. Good. So excited to be here. Yeah. Who are all these people?
Oh. Well, first, I'm glad you took me up on that offer for the job. There is quite the prospect in Phandelver that I am very excited for. I can't
okay.
disclose too much to you at the moment for your own safety, but let's just say our family is going to be set up for the rest of their lives, and our children's and our children's children.
Wow.
But,
Well,
in due time.
Is he talking loud enough for everybody else to hear, or just?
Just a little bit. Just a little bit. If you want to try to listen in, you can give me a perception check.
I'm sort of making nice to the people.
okay. Well, that sounds great. I'll do whatever I can to help.
If you're
I'm just
looking,
gonna sit over here.
yeah, that's fine.
Dude.
I wouldn't suggest the other one as you kind of like walk away. Actually, Opal, give me an insight check
Oh boy.
on that guy that's kind of like at the far right at the bottom.
Ready?
Okay. That is a 13.
Oh, this
Yeah,
guy?
Yeah, he
yeah.
looks creepy.
Okay.
With a 13, as you made that kind of like first pass by, you kind of got a small stench of kind of like the that dried blood kind of smell.
Oh yeah, I don't like
Does it
that.
kinda
I'll
walk
sit
by?
over here.
It's probably a good idea. Yes. There's kind of like a full minute of where he doesn't kind of like acknowledge anybody. He's still shuffling through his papers. He checks over a map. He kind of like rolls something up and puts it in like a little tube, tucks it under his duster. Does anyone do anything in this time?
I think I'm. Sorry, go ahead, Matt.
No, go continue.
I was just gonna say, I think I'm currently like I'm like sat down very lazily, and I'm using one end of my glaive to pick at my tooth.
Gross.
Okay, that changes my mind. I was going to say hello to the furball. I'll start with the tiefling. I look over. There's a sleeping guy. There's a furball picking his teeth. I just look over the tiefling. Like, right? Right? The tiefling woman. I give her a little wave.
Yeah. Yes.
Hi.
Are you?
Who are you talking to?
The tiefling woman in the middle.
Who's the tiefling woman?
Oh no, she's right next to me.
She doesn't take her eyes off of Gundren, but she does acknowledge you, and kind of like leans your direction a little bit. Do you always yell so much?
I started off quiet, but you didn't respond.
Huh. I'm a little focused at the moment. As you should be.
Right, because watching him shuffle the map is really deep thoughts.
Yes, you've been well, I've been watching him, you haven't. I've picked up on a few things that you probably have missed because you are over there grunting and
I look over to the furball picking his teeth and the sleeping dwarf and I'm like, love, I don't think it's me that's doing the grunting. Are you seeing this? I was just trying to be social, make nice, that's all. Anyway, glad you've noticed so much. Care to share?
Yes. I would also be wary of that guy over there. I feel like that's why another guard was posted on that side of the table.
Is this who she's pointing to? Or this guy?
She's not pointing or looking anywhere.
Who's she referring to?
You
the
can
guy
definitely assume. Yeah. It's either him or Opal. So.
You know what they say about Opal.
So are you saying it's this guy down here to the left?
No, you can assume that it's definitely that guy.
This creepy feller.
Yeah, he kind of looks like he does dark rituals in Dark Caves. Can agree. Right? I sort of, at this point, get a bit bored of her and I just peek past. Right? And I'll say hello to pretty much anybody and everybody who might want to talk.
I'm deep in conversation with whoever this is. I don't care if they're listening or not, but I'm deep in conversation with them.
What are you talking about?
Wow.
So basically it got really hot and the dragon fire was everywhere. I saved the whole town though. I got everyone free. They praised me as a lord of the town.
My goodness.
And Bimble will forever be praised in history. I'm just going on about the time I saved the town from a dragon. It's definitely not a true story.
He hasn't spoken yet, but he is enthralled about the things that you were saying.
Is it a true story, but it's just
whether they're true or not,
or is it like just totally made up?
Oh, it's totally made up.
Okay. I was just double checking. Like, I don't know whether you told true stories or pretended you were in them.
Well, he definitely believes you.
Good.
But yeah, he'll nod every once in a while, but just like kind of just keep listening to you talk.
I'll sort of elbow Freddy in. Hey.
Huh? Oh, hi.
How's it off?
No.
She gives a little breath, looks at the dwarf, sees he's asleep, and just gives up.
Yeah.
She'll just sit in silence, ale in hand, and just watch It's not Gandalug, is it? What's his name? Gundren, yeah.
Who?
Gundren, yeah. Main man.
All right, yeah. And I'm sitting here, not talking to anyone, looking at my hands. Actually, kind of fidgeting, sitting in one place, taking glances at people around the room. I'm just kind of... I guess if you know magic, you'll see that, like, she's just kind of making the same symbol over and over in her hand and just kind of muttering to herself. And essentially, I'm just casting Blade Ward constantly in case any of these people attacks me suddenly. But can I?
Nothing.
Yeah, no, I say nothing. But this tiefling is staring like intently at Gundren.
She is.
Okay, well that's kind of creeping me out. So I guess I'll keep glancing at the people, or kind of side eyeing, keeping an eye on the sus people. So 1 and 2, keeping an eye on them.
Okay. After like like a full minute, Gundren will kind of organize the desk, a lot of the stuff he's put away, and he will stand up on the chair that he's on. So, you're all here? Well, there's one missing, but that'll have to do. First, you're escorting a cargo supply to Phandelver. It consists of mostly general goods, shovels, lanterns, torches, all that. It's 10 gold pieces a piece. If that is not in your wheelhouse, you are welcome to leave now.
Make it 20.
No. Phandelver is a frontier town. It is surrounded by wilds, so safety and security should be your utmost priority. Do not risk your lives over the cargo. It is not as valuable as yourselves. Me and Sildar here, and he will kind of gesture to his left. We will be going up ahead in front of you guys to, without giving too much away, locate something precious to us. I have 2 brothers and Phandelver. And he will kind of like look over to you, Opal. That's right, your uncles are there.
Oh good, they're already there.
Yes. We have a few things to discuss, and once you all arrive in Phandelver, there will be a much more lucrative opportunity for you, if you wish. Something that will make you rich. So if any of you think about backstabbing the other one, just know that there is no need. Whoever you work for, I will be able to outpay. Well, with that, I would rather you all get to know each other. Opal, if you would like to stand up and introduce yourself. Like the fine young lady you are.
Oh, gosh. Okay. Don't know why you had to go to me first. Okay. Yeah, so Opal will stand up. And you will see a dwarf, kind of short, even for a dwarf. She's got, like, curly brown, black hair up in a scrunchie. She's wearing some, some, like, a chain shirt under some, or rather over, like, a little dress. And, yeah, you definitely notice she is, like, kind of fidgety. Does not look cool at all. She has, like, a fanny pack. And she will just... Let's see. I think she will be looking at Gundren as she introduces herself. Not really wanting to look at anyone else in the room. And just say, hello, I'm, my name's Opal Lynn, Rock Seeker. This is my uncle, Gundren. I'm a wizard in training, just graduated from the Ladies' College in Silvery Moon, and I'm excited to work with y'all. And then she sits down very quickly.
That's very nice, Opal.
Thank you.
He looks like he's like about to say something that's a little too open for the room, but then kind of stops himself and then moves forward. No. And then he kind of notices that Fenwick is just out like a light.
Oh no. Can
This
I, like,
is Fenwick.
shake this guy a little bit with the mage hand?
Yeah, you can do that. He kind of like grumbles awake, and then kind of just looks at you, and then around the room.
Hello.
Are these introductions? Fenwick. I'm good with a sword, better with my hands. I'm just trying to get to Phandelver. there are these ruffians in red cloaks and red hoods. Hey, they took something of mine, and I'd like to see them under my boots. The sooner the better. If I'm sleeping and you don't need me, please just let me sleep. And then he doesn't get up or anything. He just like kind of begins to nod off again. No respect for the next person about to introduce themselves whatsoever.
Right.
And then Gundren will kind of lift his hand up to you, Freddy.
Yeah, so Freddy kind of stumbling stands up. He's like quite tall. He's about like 7.5 foot tall. Very well muscled and like well built. He's got like shoulder length, quite messy, almost matted green hair that looks like if you put a comb through it, the comb would disappear.
No.
Yeah. He's got like large floppy furbolg ears. They kind of like flap around. And he'll like get himself up by like leaning on his glaive. Hi, I'm Freddy, and I'm a chocoholic.
Did you say chocoholic?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I love the stuff. Well, that's me. And then he sits back down. He's wearing like pants that are like cut off at the shin. Very simple shoes. He's completely topless, but he has one like he's got a satchel, but it's very like tight to his body, so it doesn't like hang very low on his body. It like hangs very tight to the back of him, if that makes sense. Yeah.
Nice. You kind of had like a weird AA meeting vibe.
Very much so.
Look at what I'm dealing with. This is someone's intervention.
You can just see Amara wondering if she has to admit her alcohol problems momentarily, and then she sort of stands up, and she stands about 5'11". She's wearing like absolutely gleaming silver armor, full chainmail, right down to like she's got a plate-covered boots and everything. She's got a huge shield on her back and a mace at her hip. Hi, I'm Amara. I'm a cleric of Phandelver. Done this gig a few times. Been after caravans and stuff. That's all. Just back down. And just you can see she's really interested in what the tieflings.
Me too. Yeah, I think Opal looks up like for the first time to see the tiefling introduce themselves.
Yeah. She will stand up. She's wearing these very like noble looking clothes. It doesn't look like there's any armor there. She will kind of do like a small gesture with her hands. I am avarice. My reasons for heading towards the south are my own. But I do not plan on stopping in Phandelver for long. Once I take my gold, I plan on heading to the Mere of Dead Men further to the south. I believe there is something there that is worth my time. Something that I feel belongs to me.
Whoa.
And this here is my compatriot. And kind of gesture off to the left. And they will kind of like switch spots. The pale elf with these long white hair will kind of give this very like shallow wave. I am Gavin. I was hired by Avarice to follow her to the Mere of Dead Men. This is just a small way of having an escort towards where we need to go. Phandelver, it's not gated from our research. It's not well protected. There aren't a lot of guardsmen there. So it is that's why I'm here. I'm good with a sword, good with a bow, I'm good at scouting, which will be in your service for the time that we spend together. It is very nice to meet you all. It's nice. I have high hopes from what I've heard of this gentleman here, who I don't think has told me his name yet. He will sit down.
Oh boy.
Right, he's gonna stand up on his chair, looking
Good.
really cool. I'm just gonna say, "Hey everyone, what's going on?" He's gonna finger gun to the bottom of the room, and then do a full 180 and double finger gun to this part of the room. You already know who I am. I am the almighty Bimble, slayer of demons, slayer of dragons, and due to my heroic actions, I am your new leader.
Oh,
Thank
wow.
you, everyone. And he will sit back down.
I think I start clapping a little politely.
Amara looks deeply into her tankard. It says nothing.
Gundren will, with his kind of booming voice, I feel sorry for some of you. Just watch each other's backs. Some of you seem more capable than others.
Wait!
Yep.
You skipped one. I'm gonna point to this thing.
Yes.
This thing!
This is a guardsman that I have hired, personally to watch over the caravan. And Opal, you see that this is the kind of first time that he hasn't really been looking in your direction. He's kind of avoiding your eye contact a little bit.
Me too.
Yeah, he will stand up, and there will be this human. He kind of has this ashen gray skin. You can tell that it's not actually pale, but he's just kind of a little grimy looking. His hair is very scraggly. He has a scarf that covers the bottom half of his face.
Goodness.
I am Netherese, Mistsplitter de Bolbeck.
Oh my god.
I was hired by Gundren here to watch over the caravan. Once we get to Phandelver, I plan on settling there.
Oh.
If you are in need of my service, I specialize in killing and watching over things. If I disappear on the caravan, it is of my own volition. I will watch your backs. I was paid to do a job, and I will do it to the best of my ability. And he will sit down. I want the four of you guys to give me a history check.
Oh goody. Not good.
So, what's it gonna be?
7 for me.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
I got an
As
8. I'm too nervous. This guy's creeping me out.
Indeed.
What did you say his name was again? Netherese?
Lethodus Mistsplitter de Bolbeck.
Okay.
A lot.
Mist Splitter. That's
Mist
pretty
Splitter do
cool.
ball bag. Got it.
Yep, there you go.
Mist
Oh,
Splitter
creepy
ball
dude.
bag. I got a 17 history check on him.
Thank God.
Oh.
Somebody.
First roll was
Okay.
a 16.
Yeah, with a 17, the side parts of his name don't seem super familiar, but you know the name Mistsplitter. Not super long ago, maybe a few months ago, in Waterdeep, there was kind of someone that was suspected of a bunch of serial killings, who went by that alias. You don't know if there's any connection or if it's a coincidence, but
That's
that
my
is
home,
definitely
so it
something
makes
you
sense.
noticed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. My God.
Yes. Well, that is introductions, but better or for worse. Any of the guardsmen here will be staying here to watch over the inn while I am away. I have someone set up to take care of the front end of the general store and the inn. Me and Sildar will be on our way soon, and I hope to see you all in Phandelver.
When are we leaving?
Yes. When all of the supplies are in the wagon, which should be soon. Yes.
You're in?
This.
Your inn. This is
Is
your
what?
inn.
Oh, yes, yes. It is my general store and it is my inn.
So while we're waiting, we paying for drinks?
No, of course not.
Oh.
A few silver here and there.
I
Doesn't
like
make
you.
much. Yes,
She gets up,
have
walks
drinks.
off upstairs to fill up her drink.
All right.
Okay.
I'm gonna walk straight over to Bimble. in a bit of a haste that you've not really seen Freddy move as of yet. And he sits down cross-legged in front of your chair as you're sat
Oh
on
my
it,
goodness.
looking up at you, and with like childlike wonder sparkling in his eyes. Are you really a dragon slayer?
The mightiest. I slayed multiple. That was after I finished with the demons. I'm gonna pull out my rapier and just like lick the edge of it.
Wow. Could you teach me?
If you're strong enough, I'll show the way.
Lead. And I will stand and wait for him to lead me somewhere.
How tall are you?
I'm 7.5 foot.
Like double
Okay.
Bimble size.
Yeah,
More than I think.
maybe
That's
triple.
More, you're right. What a duo.
I can show you how to start.
Okay.
I'm gonna lead you upstairs to the bar.
Okay. I will follow him.
I love that.
When
Follow-
Amara passes
follow-
you on the way back down, she gives you a very wide berth.
As I follow you almost a little too closely. I'm almost standing on the heels of your feet.
Oh my goodness.
You just need a little liquid courage.
What's that? What's liquid courage?
I'm gonna get us each beer from the or some nice ale from the bar.
Okay.
And this.
Do we drink it all in one?
Yes.
I will do so.
Another. We'll bang the bar.
Immediately gets sloshed.
Yeah. I mean, he's big. It might take a while.
That's true, actually. I'm just gonna here. Oh. I'm gonna talk to Gundren.
Yeah.
Uncle Gundren. With all due respect, where did you find these people?
Well, a lot of them were just the ones that answered the missive that I sent out.
I see.
Not a lot of people want to go to a frontier city in the middle
I
of
see.
nowhere, surrounded by monsters and woods and goblins and ambushes and.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
you're making it sound real exciting.
Yes. I have high hopes, and I am glad you are taking on this adventure.
Yeah, it'll be good for me. I guess I'll wish you and Sildar good luck as you head off. Is there anything else you need me to do?
Just watch yourself. Stay safe.
Always. Okay.
If this wasn't so important, I would ride with you. I would watch over you. But I think already you have kind of surpassed my capabilities. I feel like you would be watching over me instead of the other way around.
Right. I'd definitely look out for you. Don't worry. Yeah, we'll get there safe and sound. And yeah, you know what? Can I tell, is this tiefling like casting a spell or something? The way she's just watching Gundren so intently.
Give me an insight check.
Okay. That's a... What's my name? 18.
Yeah. With an 18, you try not to, like, give it away that you're kind of trying to, like, investigate her a little bit.
Yeah.
But you can tell that as he was kind of, like, shuffling these papers around, and, like, putting things in certain places, you definitely kind of noticed, like, a small little glimpse of something on her face when she saw Gundren put something under his jacket.
Mm. Okay. Sus. Just watch your back out there, Uncle Gundren. I don't know if we can trust everyone around here. Yeah.
This is what we got. It is what we will have to deal with.
Right.
What is what you will have to deal with. I apologize.
Oh, good. All right. Yeah, then I'll just go back to my seat.
Okay.
Hyla, is Avarice the same tiefling that tried to get the book in Icewind Dale?
It's the same name.
It's the same name.
She was a tiefling as well, right? With the frost staff.
Yes,
Yeah.
she was
She
all
was also
white.
tiefling?
Also,
She was
don't know
also
what it
an
is, though.
albino.
Right with the frost
She-
maiden. She battered she banished what was his name? Kutz's character.
yep.
Yeah,
That's
she
so funny,
banished
'cause
him from
Which-
it.
Which
She-
the crazy one or the
The
second one?
tiefling, the crazy one. Well, it was it was all the one, but the crazy
The
one.
gnome.
She just made an appearance in my Frost Maiden game this last
well,
session too.
She
That's
dicked
so
with
funny.
Us, like she dicked on us real fast
Mhm.
when we tried to beat her up in that. Okay,
Oh
let's take it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Don't remember this.
We chased her down and she just dicked all over us and just left. I was like, all right, goodbye.
That was for the best, probably.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Oh, we chased her and she just like disappeared. Right?
She banished Kutzer and vanished.
Yeah, she vanished. Yeah. I do remember because she was one of the like there was like 4 or 5
Wizards.
like, wizards or whatever it was. Yeah.
That's so
Anyway,
funny.
sorry, just
Whatever it
randomly
was.
calling back to a previous campaign. But yeah, when I come back down, by the way, because I only went up, filled my ale, come back down, I want to sit next to Mist Splitter.
Ooh.
Okay.
Yeah, talk to Miss Splitter.
No, say hello. Everyone. Hello.
Hello.
I
I believe your name was Amara, right?
believe you called yourself Mist Splitter. Is that right?
Yes, it is. It is my middle name, not my first or last.
All right. You been to Waterdeep?
I have in the past, yes.
Build yourself a bit of a reputation there?
Oops. Sorry.
Those were allegations.
All right, then allegations they'll stay. They will. It's part of our. I'm duty bound if I do see such.
I am as well.
Good. All right.
When I'm
Clearing
hired to
that
do a
up.
job, I do it to the best of my ability.
Right. Can I take a sniff? Like he looks quite. How does he smell?
You want to smell him?
Yeah, I do. I just sort of, as I'm looking at him, I just say,
Yeah.
What does he smell
give me
like?
give me a perception check.
oh,
Can I get a
re-
sniff?
Can I
Okay,
get a sniff
I've
check?
got a really good plus, but I think I rolled a 6. It's 11.
Okay. With an 11, you don't pick up on the same odor that Opal did, but you could definitely see kind of just
Somebody
like
else has
across-
sniffed him already. Did I miss that?
I sniffed him unintentionally walking by.
I didn't hear that. Sorry, I
You
didn't.
smelled
Everybody just
strong
gathered around.
blood.
Oh shit! Okay. I just thought he looked really unclean.
Yeah, but with that, you can see the kind of like ash color on his face, kind of looks like makeup a little bit, and you can kind of see through certain parts of it, and there's looks to be like scars kind of across his cheek.
Oh,
okay. All right. At that point, I stopped crying a little bit. Well, I'm glad to have 1 or 2 people on the job who seem like they're focused on the job. Definitely some here who don't seem so focused on the job. Do you think that Turbol's coming back?
Are you guys still at the bar? Or did you come back?
Unconscious or
Oh,
not, yes.
Slowly coming back down.
I see you yourself are doing the same. And there's kind of a little bit of disappointment in his voice.
What about what?
About you.
Doing the same as what is what I meant.
Having a brewski.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, this. Yeah, it's watered down. It's only my second one. Thirsty. Along down the road, you know? I'll be drinking fruit juice or something.
Water.
That's true. Yeah,
What's
it's
for the
just
road?
dehydrated.
Ales for the town.
Just because something is free does not mean it is something you should put in your body.
Oh.
Guys.
You compliment me that I stay keen and focused, but then you do not do the same.
Oh, I'm plenty focused. Handle myself with an ale or two in me. Don't you worry. She takes another little sip and nods to herself and, well, it's only a trip to Phandelver. The caravan, it's not all that dangerous, is it? I'm from that way. Ain't much of anything.
I've been through the high road a few times. I have seen bodies.
Aye. Not goblin or bandit, but maybe a fully armed
Mostly
caravan.
goblin.
That'd be
Yes.
alright. If we're awake.
I would plan on some kind of ambush. It is kind of what they are known for, especially on the high road.
I'll be ready.
Yes.
Like we all will.
I plan on scouting ahead past our little band. If you wish to join me, I would not be opposed to it.
Oh, I'm if you wanted to do it quietly and sneaky like, that ain't really my thing. Honest. Clink clank, you know. Sort of shrugs in her armour and I'm good when the threat's in front of us, but spotting it and all that. I'll look from horseback, but you don't want me scouting with you unless you want to be seen. That was stealthy as a badger in clogs, me.
Glad you are so insightful about yourself.
If you get yourself beat up on the road, then I'll come in handy.
Are you of the... Out of curiosity, who do you worship?
I'm devoted to Lathander since birth, actually. I'm birthed in the temple, brought up by him. Yeah. Life in service and all of that. No. Bit of adventure on the side.
The Morning Lord is a noble one.
Oh, he is that. He's a good one. People at the temple were very good to me throughout my life.
So you grew
Sort
up
of
in
give him a sort of my. You can see slowly her perception of him is changing a little bit. She sits back a little bit. She's a little less threatening. Her face sort of relaxes. She's sort of not admiring him, but at least, you know, if anybody who speaks well of the Morning Lord can't be, is either a good liar or is a good person. She's that's how she's seeing it. And at this point, she's sort of just looking around and seeing whether other people are listening into the conversation or moving to join it. I wonder whether, for example, Bimble's come back down. I can see that there's a dwarf slowly scouting around the very outskirts of the room. I don't think I missed that with my perception. She's Amara just sort of, what's she doing? What's she doing?
She's trying to look busy by the cargo. Okay.
Right. I'll sort of give him a grand nod, and I should really like to meet, well, most of the others.
Mm-hmm.
Sort of
Of
nods.
course.
And, I will seek out Opal as and when. But, I didn't know if Matt and Josh wanted to come back.
I'm gonna look up at him. I'm gonna say, "Floppy ears. I'm gonna show you how to get things done."
Wow.
I'm gonna walk right over to this dude with my drink in my hand.
Oh my goodness.
Is that Gandrin? Gandrin?
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. I'm gonna
Yep.
stand up on the chair and look at him. I'm just gonna look at him. Wait for him to say something.
He sees that you are kind of, drinking kind of heavily, especially for a small fellow, and he kind of like moves a lot of the papers on the table like over to the side so you don't get anything on them.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh, Bimble was drinking too? I thought you were just giving ale to...
Oh no, Bimbo would never not drink if someone else.
Right, okay. I thought you were just feeding ale to Freddy. Right, okay, cool.
Bimbo, right?
I'm gonna slam my cup on the table. 15 gold.
For what? For the job?
Slam again. 14 gold.
I'm gonna, as you say this, I'm gonna root around my coin pouch and I'm gonna take out 14 gold in my hand and just hold it open.
Wait, we have starting gold? Oh yeah, I have one.
Yeah, if you didn't spend it.
Yeah.
You have 1 gold.
I think I
spent 98 gold and 6 silver and 4 copper, right?
I have
got a
4,
horse!
so yeah.
Oh my god.
For the job, yes.
Sure. I plan on coming into some money very soon, so of course.
Each.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
I'll look at Freddy and say,
If you
Bimble's
leave
generous.
to Phandelver, I will give you personally 20 gold pieces.
Oh
I'm
wow.
gonna look at Freddy and say, "Oh yeah, just made us some money." I'm gonna walk away.
Yeah.
As I walk
And I
away,
put
I'm
the money
kinda
back.
like my hips are kind of like swaying, like I'm cool. I walk away.
I will attempt to copy you, but it's like in the aristocrats when the cats are trying to copy the goose. Like in how the goose
Okay.
walks.
I'm
That's how I'm
visualizing it.
walking. Yeah.
I'm visualizing it.
So Bimble's moved away with swagger and Freddy's moved away like he's sashaying down a catwalk.
Yeah, it's
Got
just
it.
all arse. It's just everywhere.
There's just swinging tail of the cow.
You guys are so stressful.
I'll sort of lean down to
Oh!
Apple when I see her. And,
That actually startled me because
hey,
I didn't have the roll 20 open, and then you're suddenly right next to me.
hey.
Oh.
You know him, do you? The boss?
Yeah, that's my uncle, Gundren,
Oh, right.
Rockseeker.
Family business. So
yeah.
you're in charge of us all when you're on the road, or
No,
that's
absolutely,
the gnome, is it?
absolutely not. Apparently, the gnome's in charge.
Oh, you don't know him?
I've never seen him in my life.
Don't
Right.
gnome. No one gnome.
Don't gnome the gnome, no. Right. You
No.
seem one of the few that are taking this business serious, like.
Well, yeah, of course. I owe my uncle a lot. So I'm gonna help out
Drive
any
your
way I
life.
can. In a sense.
Just road to Phandelver could be dangerous. Gent over there, and I'll point my head towards Mist Splitter.
Miss Splitter.
He says bodies on the road. Sees them. Goblin ambush and everything.
Oh,
You up for dealing with that?
well, I'd like to avoid it if possible.
Well, obviously, but if we get in a fight, can you hold your own?
In theory.
Eerie, never been in a fight.
Not like a real fight, no. With,
Hmm.
like, death.
If we get in a proper fight with bandits or whatever,
I've
just
been
stand-
hit,
you just
if
stand
that's
behind-
what you're asking.
no. If you just stand behind me, don't worry. I'll have my shield up. You keep yourself safe. Family
Okay,
business and all.
right.
Those,
Yeah,
the tiefling and her friend and the gent over there seem pretty capable. The furbolg was big. The gnome seems confident. And if he's awake, he might be a decent fighter. I'll nod towards the sleeping fennec. We'll be alright. We will, I think. What's the cargo then?
as far as I'm aware, just supplies for whatever this second phase is that's gonna make us all rich.
Oh, He told you the same thing. He didn't tell you nothing secret. None of the good.
For my own safety, he said.
Oh. Right.
You know, you get something good and people always want to take it from you.
Yeah, that does seem to be the way it works. Bandits, a lot of them.
Thank you. I'll watch your back if we get in a fight too. And she kind of like pulls out her own shield and tries to like copy Amara's stance.
Yeah, my shield is taller than you. Just to let you know, it's a huge tower shield. So she sort of looks at, oh right, you're a wizard with a shield. Nice. I like that. Sensible. How dwarven.
Thanks.
Yeah. You watch my back, I'll watch your front.
Okay.
I'll be looking forward. You stand behind me, you know. As is, I'm Amara, by the way.
Oh, I'm Opal Lynn. Or just Opal
that's what it was.
Fine.
Opal Lynn. Sorry, I missed it on the introductions. Right. Opal.
It's okay. I have problems enunciating.
Like the stone.
Yeah, like the stone. She gets kind of touchy with that.
Oh, I thought I was engaging a dwarf on safe ground. Apparently not. Gems on her thing. Well, I'm sure we'll have plenty of time to chat on the road.
Right, yeah, definitely.
Then Amara gives a glance to the tiefling, trying to decide if she wants to strike up a conversation and change their mind, and just sits down.
I'll sit down as well.
Okay. Is there anything anybody else wanted to do?
I'm gonna get a drink. Amara will.
All right. After like a few minutes, Sildar and Gundren will begin making their way upstairs. Kind of begin their journey.
Oh, I'll go see them off at the door.
Yeah, sure.
Do I know Sildar, or is I just like the first time I met him?
You've heard him mentioned a few times. He's been with Gundren for a while.
Okay, he's this friend. Copy.
Yeah.
All
He's
right.
been like a personal guard. For
Oh, nice.
A few years.
Dang. Got it made. All right. I'll just be waving as they head off. Good luck out there.
You see him as he's climbing the stairs. It's a little rough for him, being a dwarf. The stairs are kind of very wide.
He built stairs accustomed to dwarf sizes and is in.
You think. And he kind of like waves down to you. I'll see you soon, Opal.
Take care. I might go get a drink now that the only person I know is gone.
As I'm chatting with Bimble, I'm gonna look down at him. Can't find his voice.
Start real slow.
You can do it.
Yeah.
Oh.
I could be Dragon Slayer too. And I'm gonna cast Disguise Self, and I'm just gonna look like a giant version of Bimble.
Oh, I don't like that. Is he like stretched out?
No, he's just huge.
I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow! My magic's better than I thought.
Oh, magic's magic.
There's two of me. There's two of me. I'm gonna use my disguise kit to make myself look like a miniature version of Fred.
You put on the makeup and the wig.
Yeah.
I come back downstairs with my drink and just see this. And I think just set my drink down after all.
Yeah, I think you've been spiked.
I think I've had enough, actually.
Is that a good approach? You two know each other.
Excuse me?
He was gonna try and do Freddy's voice.
Oh boy, yeah. Yeah, you gotta commit now.
It is I.
Pretty good. Pretty
I
good.
have really floppy ears. I
You
made a
don't?
new best friend.
I'm a dragon slayer.
Freddie doesn't catch on to trying to do the voice. No,
No.
that went straight under his legs, not over his head. Right. You done much adventuring and caravan protecting before? I'm looking at Freddie, the tall Freddie.
Yeah.
So which one?
I will drop the spell. Oh no, it's not concentration. It just lasts an hour.
Yep. You
Huh.
just look like
All
that.
right. Well then. Okay then. Yeah. Yeah. I've done some traveling, some protecting. They don't call me glaive man for nothing. They don't call me that. I wish they would.
Right.
Slave man.
You could call me glaive man if you wanted.
I could. Yeah, that's right. I could. He nods.
And what?
What a good.
What do you do apart from drinking?
I don't do all that much drinking. When I'm in town, I have a couple. I devote to the cleric, to the Temple of the Thunder. Cleric. Heal people's wounds, set the innocent. All that
Do
sort
you
of stuff.
worship Stronmus?
Who?
Stronmus.
No, the Thunder.
Strong mess?
He's who I worship.
Oh.
Giant god
Yeah.
Oh.
of the sun, of the sky, weather, seas,
Wow.
joy.
The god of everything.
Yeah. No, us humans don't tend to worship the giant gods much, but they're due their respect, as is everyone in the Averonian pantheon. No, I've been devoted to Lathander since I was born, really.
Can we spar?
Now,
Yeah.
yeah, sure.
Do a roll initiative?
She sort of walks over to here, and she takes her shield out, but she's not so sure about the mace. So you'll note she like reaches over her back and she gets out what looks like a sack with something stuffed inside it, and she sort of puts it over her mace so as to like cushion it a little bit.
Goodness.
That it's soft.
I will walk like to be opposite you, and you see me like kind of like very slouchy walk over there. But then as I faced you, I start like spinning and flourishing the glaive around me like very expertly. It's a little alarming, the contrast.
Guard moves backwards.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
will move back a little bit and sort of take a little nod. Sort of gesture. I've got my shield off. Sort of seeding him first blow.
Alright.
My
Alright.
God.
I don't get too close because I've got 10-foot reach. So I keep quite a bit behind.
What's happening?
Ooh, that is a 19 to hit.
Of
Wow.
course it is. Of course it is. Yeah. More than my armor class.
My God.
Yeah.
And that is 11.
Oh, you
slashing
didn't cover your weapon or anything. You just cover him down with the 11 slashing damage. As you sort of swing with the actual glaive, like she was expecting like a sort of friendly, a bit of a bop and a whack, and you just come in with like clean trying to take my head off. And she sort of takes in the shoulder. She just what?
I almost dropped you.
Yeah, of course. You had to hit one of these two.
We're
They were
level
dead.
1.
Yeah, she sort of takes a hit. And she's just like, right. I thought you said a spar, not trying to kill each other.
You didn't block. You were meant to block.
I'll put.
Please don't fight.
I was waiting for you to cover your weapon. When you spar, you use sparring weapons, not bladed weapons. She sort of puts her hand to her shoulder and sort of see her muttering a quiet prayer to Lathander as she heals herself back up because she nearly died.
We're gonna have all our resources gone.
In the background, I'm just cheering. Hit her again. Hit her again. Hit her again.
Oh my
I
gosh.
just got my hands to my head, freaking out. What's going on? It's like the instant Gundren left, people just started attacking each other.
She'll heal herself back up and sort of looking. Right. Yeah, so normally when you're practicing, you practice with padded weapons, so you can't do like...
But that's not real.
You asked me if I wanted to spar, not if I wanted to try and kill each other.
Yeah, for practice.
You can't practice with a corpse.
I thought you were sturdier.
I'm so tempted to cast Guiding Bolt on you from here. But she sort of nods. Maybe next time we'll have a different sort of practice. Or no practice. Nods her head, you know, she's fully healed up, like the Thanos healed her, but she's if we're gonna go like that, she would need to cast. She would. Things would go
Crazy.
very sour very quickly.
Absolutely crazy.
Yeah.
Right. That was feeling.
I'll-
Look
I'll
over to
wa-
Bimble. Do you want a turn?
Wait, what?
I was muted. Yeah, I will step up.
Okay,
I thought
will
that's what I
step
was
back.
saying.
I will step back and watch.
Show me what you got. I'll walk up.
Uh-oh.
So you've got a lot less armor class and a lot less health. That's what you've got.
No.
That's 22 to hit.
Oh,
Yep.
no. Please. Please
That's-
don't fight.
9 health.
I
9
bet
slashing
he does.
damage. Oh no!
I'm down.
See, Amara just sort of comes over and right. As I said, sparring is not about trying to kill your new best friend. And I will put my hand on your shoulder and heal you back up.
At this point, the two guards are just gonna like kind of separate you guys and help up Bimble.
Bimble
going
will come
in
to full
He's
health.
going to pour a healing potion in his mouth, and the one guard that's kind of like trying to
Okay,
keep
I'll
Freddy
hold it.
back is trying to like not actually look like he's trying to like keep him back. He doesn't want to get hit as well.
Are you guys sure you're guards?
We were hired to protect the establishment and you guys from other people, not you guys from yourselves. If you guys
He
kill
said
each
it
other,
was
we're not
sparring.
exactly
Don't worry, he's fine. Yeah.
Bimble's bleeding out.
No. I can heal him to full with
He's
a gesture.
unconscious on the floor.
I can heal him to full with a gesture.
After I get healed, I'm just gonna lay on the floor.
I'm gonna pick a Bimble's body up above my head. Yeah.
Right.
And then very softly place him back down.
I'll look to.
Wow, you're so strong.
I think we'll be all right on the road if we don't kill each other. Please tell me we're getting a long rest before we're setting out on this day.
I need to sit down.
I've got me one spell slot. That'll be all right.
Oh my gosh.
I think the guard used a potion on me, so I think you can save that.
Yeah, I know. That's why I've got
spell
one. That's why I've got
Yeah.
one spell slot. I use the other one to not
I
die.
can't.
You only have 2. You only get 2.
Yeah.
Other one.
At level
Oh,
1, you
God.
get a measly 2 spell slots. This is crazy.
So, when are we leaving?
Yeah, some of the guards are kind of like going to like kind of like start gesturing you towards the stairs and get kind of relieved when another guard comes down and mentions that the cargo wagon is ready. And they're kind of just like trying to like very gently push you guys up the steps.
Let's go.
As you guys head up, you can see one of the guards is kind of like cleaning the floor of the of Bimble's blood. Just
He's fine.
not really sure how to explain that whole situation to Gundren when he gets back.
They don't have to explain nothing. They're
You
fine.
don't.
Oh my goodness.
Well,
Well,
as you guys are at the cargo wagon, you guys are outside. The streets are super busy. There's 2 horses. The wagon is completely packed full. You can ride on it at the detriment of the horses if you want to, or you can just kind of like walk
Can
alongside.
I collect my horse from the stable?
Yeah, you can do that.
nice. What's your
Yeah, so
horse
you
look
have a-
like?
You have a Mars as
Uh,
well.
I do have a picture. It's not on thing.
Oh,
I'll get it on this.
good.
It's very, very classic, standard.
Oh, classic brown.
Yeah, she's called Chestnut.
Oh, that's right.
Classic.
Classic horse.
There we go.
Oh, wow. So majestic.
She does ride on the ground, not in the sky, but it was the only picture. I
Yeah,
could
she's
get
got
of,
like stars on her
blue
legs.
things going
It's beautiful.
on.
Yeah.
What a beautiful pony.
If the white on her face was a bit bigger, it looked like Epona from Legend of Zelda. Just FYI.
Cool. Obviously, she has like saddlebags on, and she's in a saddle bit. And she's I said a pat her on the shoulder and hand her an apple that I've got from the inn.
Aw. Sweet.
I have a horse.
Yeah. Oh,
She's,
she get around a
she's
lot quicker.
brown like a.
Her name's
She
Chestnut.
looks like a tree. I'm gonna name her Tree.
Her name's Chestnut.
Tree.
Chestnut
Sure, a
tree.
chestnut's a type of tree. Yeah.
Wow.
It's nice to know if we run out of food, we have more.
That's not what's in the saddlebags. I pat the
you
saddlebags
gonna-
as if
were you
assuming
gonna
that
eat
you're
the
talking about the
horse?
saddlebags.
We run out of rations.
We have
Or
horse
if, we,
meat.
or if we go somewhere cold.
Right.
Let's
yeah.
get out of here.
All right, you guys all good?
I wait
place
to
is
see
crazy.
which side. I wait to see which side of the carriage Bimble walks, and I pick the opposite side.
I don't walk. I get in the carriage.
Oh, okay, great. That's fine. That way I can keep
I'll
as
walk
much distance
beside
as
the
I like.
carriage.
Did you say Freddy gets inside?
No, I'm gonna walk beside the carriage.
Oh, okay.
Okay, sounds
Bimble's
good.
inside.
Okay. Let me show you the map so you kind of know what you're working with a little bit.
Oh boy.
Do this and do this. There we go.
Beautiful. There
Yeah.
we
So
are.
you guys are up here in Neverwinter with its river that kind of runs through.
Hey, look,
The
it's
plan
nice.
is to take this high road all the way to the south until you get to this little crossroads right here. Then you'll go there and straight to Phandelver. It is it's about a 70-mile journey altogether.
You're telling me.
But
My God.
yeah, it's also mostly at walking speed, as not everybody can fit on the carriage, which is kind of why they left ahead of time.
They're gonna
Um,
outpace us quickly.
Yeah, very quickly. But yeah, as you guys are making your way south, you exit Neverwinter. It's mostly uneventful. The first bit is kind of nice as you're kind of like on the shore, and you don't really notice anything crazy. You guys are keeping alert and everything. I want you guys to give me a perception check.
Is the dwarf awake?
No.
Great
The
question.
dwarf is on one of the horses, and he is.
Wow.
He's asleep on a
Completely
horse. I like that.
Wow, he's on the horse. That's so rude.
He is.
21.
Just a
Ooh.
10 for me.
Okay. What about you, Matt?
19.
A 19. Okay. With a anything above an 18. So, Matt and James. Part of the
And
way through
Michaela.
the trip. Oh, and Michaela, sorry.
12.
You guys, you notice that Miss Splitter is kind of weaving in and out of the right path that's kind of like through the bushes. And for sometimes a few minutes at a time, he disappears. And then it starts to kind of prolong a little bit. Now it's like every 10 to 15 minutes he's disappearing.
That guy's so
I
strange.
follow him, and but like sneakily try and see what he's doing.
Yeah. Give me a
Nice.
stealth check.
Now we're talking. You can give yourself advantage for free, I think, as a deep gnome.
I have no clue what that ability is. Let's see.
It's for FNF Blend Camouflage.
Oh, I can do that. You make dexterity when you make a stealth check. You can make with advantage 2 times for long rest. All right, I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
Well, so much for that.
I will look at you as you're like doing this, and I'm like, "Are you trying to hide?" And then I'll pat you on the shoulder and I'll give you guidance.
Look at you and go, shh.
You shush. That's the problem. You can all hear you.
Tripping all over himself.
No. Well, that's a 14.
Right.
It's not bad. It's not bad,
Okay.
though.
With your 14, as you kind of like try to stealth along with him, kind of like slipping into the same bush, the moment you slip into the part that he did in the thicket, you lose him immediately. He is very, very stealthy, at least in your eyes.
To him. Hey! Wait, what's his name again? I don't.
Splitter.
Bimbo doesn't know his name. You weird dude, where'd you go? I'm yelling out with my hands over my mouth, yelling into the woods.
Just blowing his whole cover.
Blowing his coverage, yeah.
You kind of wait for a moment, and then you kind of like feel a little tap on your shoulder as he is like right behind you.
Holy crap.
Whoa! How'd you do that?
What I am doing is for the betterment of our mission. At this moment, you are a hindrance. So if you could focus on what you are good at, I will focus on what I am good at.
You know what I'm good at?
Matt's meant to be good at that.
What are you good at?
I'm good at everything, and I'm pointing at myself with 2 thumbs.
I like this confidence.
Matt, every character you make leaves me dumbfounded sometimes when you say this.
It's not just you. Don't worry.
Because in character, that guy has no fucking idea what to say.
He just disappears.
Okay, well, how about this? You stick to the left side, and I will stick to the right side. That way we have all of our bases covered.
All right, I'm gonna go to the other side. I have no clue what he's actually doing. I'm trying to like stealthily walk to the woods, not actually doing anything.
As you kind of exit this thicket to the right, there is nothing to the left except for play.
Well, I'm like on the ground crawling, trying to hide myself.
I'm watching you from my horse
Okay.
to make sure you don't kill yourself.
I'm incredibly stressed.
How's Opal?
I think I've pulled out my familiar at some point.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, what's your familiar?
That's a good question.
I genuinely thought you were about to pick up Ginger and go, "This is my familiar."
No, because I have a picture of its stupid face, but I think it's only on my phone. It's a bat, a little yellowish, fluffy fluff ball with a really stupid face. There he is in the Discord, and I think he's just clutching onto him with trying not to be, stressed out in this situation. But yeah,
He looks like a little sponge.
What is it?
So
What is this creature?
it's a bat, but it's just an extreme close-up of his face. It looks so silly.
What is this creature?
I could not tell what that was.
It does look a bit like a Highland cow that's had its eyes removed.
We'll zoom out and you can see better.
I thought it was like a real life Pokemon or something. I couldn't tell.
There he is. Look at that.
Pikachu looks
No,
weird.
he's a bat. He's so cute.
It looks like a Raticate.
Yeah, he does look like a Raticate. Yeah, but he's just a little fluff ball, and basically I've just been he was in my fanny pack. I took him out, and it's just kind of,
We're better to keep a bat.
just keeping an eye out in case anyone tries to attack me.
Okay. Is there anything anyone does?
I'm just keeping an eye on the stealthy Bimble.
Quote unquote stealthy.
Okay.
I'm trying to find shapes in the clouds. Yeah.
I like that.
Freddy, give me a perception check.
Oh no. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna start seeing the future. You said perception.
Yeah.
Yeah. 13.
Nice.
Okay. With a 13, you don't know if it's like, you know, from the drinking or like something you ate. But you kind of see like a little sliver of like purple on like one of the clouds for just a moment.
Ooh.
Looks
Who's
nice.
around me? Is Amara like
I'm riding
driving
fairly
the
near.
cart?
No, I'm riding my own horse.
Oh, okay.
But I'm fairly near the carriage. I'm not too far away.
Then I'll walk over and I'll just kind of like, not keeping my eyes off of the sky, will kind of like feel around for you, probably like grab your face.
Doubt it. I'm on a horse, but so yeah, okay.
I'm tall.
Not that tall,
Quite
but
tall.
sure. I'll sort of reach over and you all right?
Do you see that?
Clouds?
The purple.
Yeah.
Oh.
As Freddy points it out, you do kind of see it. It's like this little sliver of pink, like just on the outside of one of the clouds.
Is it particularly unusual? Do I know anything about it? Or is it just like a bit of sunset?
You wouldn't know why it would be there, but it does look kind of pretty, and it is
Aw.
far to the south.
Nice. Don't keep your eyes off the road, though. Be caught unawares.
What is it? I've
I
never
dunno.
seen a pink cloud before.
Oh, I have when it's like sunrise or sunset, but not in the middle of the day. I don't know. Hello. Hey, Opal.
Huh?
You know anything
Yes.
about pink clouds?
I'll look up. Do I know anything about pink clouds?
Right
you-
there.
You can see it, but you have no idea. It is definitely unnatural.
I'll seek
No.
out artifice.
Who?
Artifice. Avarice, sorry, not artifice.
Avarice.
I don't know what she's making.
What?
What?
Her name's just a class.
Yeah, I'll seek out avarice. Is she in the cart? Is she?
Yeah,
She's
what's
just
she been
walking
doing
along the
this
cart.
trip? Okay.
Yeah, with
being
the
normal.
other guy.
I don't mean to disturb your thoughts. Either of you two, A, seen the purple cloud up there, and B, do you know anything about it?
Well, I've noticed it. From what I've heard, it's happened a few times over Phandelver these past few weeks.
Oh, that's where we're going.
Yeah.
Right. Well, I'll turn to Freddy. Seems like we'll get to see it a bit closer up.
But
you
what
think-
is it?
You reckon it's magical?
Well, it is definitely unnatural.
As you say that, I, the player, am aware that this does not work, of course, because it's way too far away. But Freddy will cast Detect Magic.
Why
You
do
know,
you have
detect
spells?
magic?
Because I'm a Furbolg.
Furball magic.
Yeah. I get access
Are
to
you-
Detect Magic and Disguise Self. If I've got spell slots, I can use them, whatever. But if I don't, I can just use them once per long rest.
You go both of them.
Pretty cool.
Yeah. So you just see
Good
like
work.
Freddy is like still pointing up there, and there's this like mystical aura around him as he's casting just basically on himself, because of course he can't cast in the sky.
Wow.
You definitely detect that Avarice's like cloak
Mhm.
has abjuration magic on it.
Ooh.
But other than that, it is just what you guys have that you can sense.
I can't reach.
Oh, that is usually how things like that work. Oh, we will get closer. Let's hope it's not a bad thing. Maybe the gods are grumpy. Maybe. Maybe soon decided it was paint the sky pretty. Anyway, you're right out there. And I sort of look over to Bimble.
He does not hear you. He is deep in thought, crawling on all fours through the grass, through the open grass.
wiggling around like a worm.
Is he falling behind if he's crawling?
Almost
No,
definitely.
he's fast.
I will sidle my horse on over to where Bimble is. Not obviously stepping on it.
Then
Bimble.
trample him.
I'm gonna stay still so that you can't see me.
I will cast light on you.
Okay.
Bimble! I can see
Hey,
you.
why'd you do that? You blew my cover.
You're holding everyone back, mate.
No, you are. You stopped us. Look.
I'll point to the cart that's like on the road over there. Be like, we're going really slowly. I know you're trying to stay hidden, but there's no point hiding if everybody else has arrived 2 days before you.
I'm speedy.
I think you're much speedier when you're standing up.
Okay, fine.
Want to ride?
I'm gonna go back to the cart. No. I'm gonna get in the cart.
That's better. She sort of dusts her hands and problem solve. And then gets back on the road and carries on
All
riding.
worked out.
Okay.
Wow.
As you guys get to this small intersection and you're making that turn to the left, up ahead, you see, as you come around the bend, you stumble upon a scene of a recent battle. The woods press close to the trail here, with a steep embankment and dense thickets on both sides. 2 horses wander the road, sniffing at ransacked personal effects. You can see the sacks that were on the horses are kind of like split open, and a lot of the stuff that was inside is kind of just scattered everywhere.
Was it bandits?
Sorry, did you say there were bodies there?
Jump off of the
Or just
cart.
belongings?
There are no bodies.
No,
Just
there's
2
horses
horses.
wandering in the road. Wait,
And-
Bimble, don't just rush in.
It's my time to shine. I'm gonna try and sneakily get over to the open goods.
Okay, if he's being sneaky.
Yeah, give me a new stealth check as you.
Nice. I'm not using my advantage thing on this.
As
Look at
he's
this
heading off, can I like remove the light and give him guidance? I just sort of say,
Nice.
do that.
So keep it quiet. Shh.
Well, disappears from reality. 26.
Wow, now we're talking.
Damn. Yeah,
I just sort of turn
with
to
a-
no one and just he learns fast.
With a 26, there's kind of this like half a foot of grass kind of on the trail on both sides. You could just like kind of squeeze into it. And as you're like moving through it, none of the grass looks like it's moving up top, and you are just
Ooh.
basically
What?
invisible.
He's learned from Miss Splitter.
Yeah, do we see Miss Splitter with us?
You
That's
do.
a great question, actually.
He has kind of gotten back to the side of the cart.
I'll look back to him and sort of give him a nod. Can I dismount? I'll just tell Chestnut to just sort of to walk.
Oh.
I'll take Chestnut's reins.
Where
with
did
a
I
bit.
go?
I think I
Um,
killed Opal. There you go.
Not like this already. This was my
Ah.
fear.
But yeah, I'll sort of take the reins in hand, and I'll
Oh
sort
God,
of
where am I?
I'll get myself ready. I'm casting guidance on myself basically constantly.
Gotcha.
On this map? Should I be on this map or no?
Right here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, here I
You're my
am.
thing.
Oh, I accidentally put myself in the carrots. That's what happened. I was like, what is this tiny
Okay.
room I'm in?
Let me.
Oh no, I'm not seeing through this token. That's what it is.
There we go.
Okay. I put myself in here and I was like, what?
There you go.
Okay, perfect.
Everybody can see, right?
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
this is
Cool.
really quite disturbing. Like it was fine
little
in a
bat.
full form, but in that tiny image, it looks like all sorts of things it isn't.
Leave him alone. It's just a boy.
Bimble, you kind of creep along under that grass. Neither of the 2 horses have noticed you. They look
Wow.
fine. It's just a lot of the stuff is kind of just scattered everywhere, and you can see them kind of like sniffing the little bits of food that are kind of just scattered in the dirt. They haven't noticed you.
Like slowly reach out and grab one of the bags, then pull it in.
Okay. You grab one of the bags and you kind of pull it in. You sift through it. A lot of the stuff has been taken out and is missing. Why don't you give me an investigation check, actually?
$18.
Yeah. With an 18, you can assume that whatever happened here, whatever was taken, none of this stuff was important. And as you're kind of like looking through the bag, you see in the dirt there is kind of this like empty like tube that has the cap taken off. There's nothing inside of it. That is the one
Grab the
thing that
tube.
you can see is definitely missing. That was probably taken.
I will grab it and I will walk back slowly through the grass. And then I will pop up. Boo!
Ah,
So look at him and, well, that was an excellent scouting mission. What'd you find?
An empty tube. And I'll hand you the tube.
Can I look at it? Any idea what it might be?
Yeah. As you kind of like take it in your hands, you will see that Avarice kind of like walks up to you. That is what Gundren put under his coat when we were having the meeting.
An empty
What?
tube? You think it's a scroll case?
I assume it was not empty. He
Obviously.
took such care
I
of it.
knew it!
Can I look on the ground to see any signs of any tracks?
Give me,
And I will ask if perhaps your friend, he scouts, right?
Yeah.
What can he make of the tracks in the road?
Oh. He will
Right.
kind of
If I can help him instead. Happily.
right there. Yeah. As he kind of like moves up to you guys, Opal, you can kind of see this like shadow kind of like go over you as he stands behind you. And he kind of
Mistweaver, what was his name?
Miss Splitter.
Oh, I meant
yeah.
the tiefling friend, but okay.
Splitter.
Who said he was a scout? Yeah?
Oh yeah, that's true. Yep, that is correct. Avarice will kind of like point him out, point him towards it, and he will move forward. The horses notice him because he's not trying to be like super stealthy or anything. He kind of like looks to the ground. Let me do this. Hold on. Yeah. Whatever did this, they were small. And as he's like saying this word, you see an arrow kind of fly out through the thicket
Oh
to the
my
right
God.
and just hit him right in the shoulder. I need you guys to
Everyone
roll
down!
initiative.
I'll pull my shield out immediately, and I'll try and put it like a little in front of Opal. And if I can step past both of them, be in the front, I will.
Yeah, you can do that.
Like very quick. Like I'd already been tying Chestnut to the cart, so I'll roll on D&D.
Oh man, I wanted to check on the horses.
Well, let's protect them in this campaign. Let's not let horses die willy-nilly.
Yeah, that's our goal.
I hate to tell you that these horses are already dead.
No, they're not.
Our horses, fine. These horses.
We can have.
This
5
is James's
horses.
vendetta. he will murder every other horse.
Look how small they are in comparison to our horses.
Oh.
They're sick.
They're just further away.
That's right.
Exactly. It's all perspective.
Oh my God.
Mine should be a 6. Constant
Wow.
guidance.
A 6? Okay.
Much bigger than a 4.
I see Bimble, Amara, Opal. I do not see Freddy. What'd you get for initiative?
You got a 5.
A 5.
I don't think Josh does the thing where he clicks on his. I don't think
I did. It's in
Is-
chat.
Yeah, but your monk never ever appeared in the initiative track either, did it?
I don't remember. It was
No, it didn't.
so long ago.
So many years ago
Never did.
Roll again.
Yeah.
that this happened.
That's true. That was like 2 months ago. Whatever.
Sure feels that way.
Only 1 month. Only 1 month.
Yeah. I've been on vacation, so time has felt like it's been extended like a lot.
Time is a
But yeah. Avarice is up first with a 21. She's going to see that you kind of like got in front of her. And she is going to just like begin casting a cantrip, but kind of hold it, looking towards this right side.
I'm just holding my shield up for anything that comes from like this direction. Anything that comes from...
Fenwick also rolled with disadvantage because he was asleep.
Cool. He still rolled higher than half our party.
It's very true. From the thicket to the south, a little goblin boyo is going to come up and go for Fenwick.
Wake him up.
Yeah. That is a hit. And just kind of like slash him across the leg.
Where is he?
He is all the way back here.
Oh, shoot.
He's currently playing
Ooh,
hide
he
and
looks
seek under the initiative
terrifying.
tracker on my screen.
Yeah. Scurry.
Bimble. You are?
Right. Bimble's time to shine. Bimble.
Okay, I was just reading something to make sure I understand it correctly. Are there any like trees or things I could hide around behind in this area at all?
If you want, right now you could just stay in your stealth if you want, since you already made that check.
Oh, so am I hiding right now? Because I want the bonus action hide.
Yeah. Yeah, you can say you're already hiding.
All right,
makes
great. I'm gonna sneakily move my way over though,
Okay.
and then pop out and slice him.
Okay. You do
So
have
do I-
advantage.
So if I'm hiding, do I get advantage attacking if I'm hiding successfully? How that
Yeah.
works?
Yep.
It's not just to do with
Fantastic.
hiding, Matt. Any creature that you attack that doesn't see you, you have advantage against. Somebody's blindfolded if they haven't seen you because you're hiding. If you're in a dark room,
I don't need no advantage.
Oh my god, Bimble really is the leader.
Damn.
That's a dead goblin.
Yeah.
No questions asked.
Give me damage.
Not even the crit damage. That's just his regular damage.
Wow.
And I'm gonna roll another d6 and another d8. Oh yeah, just because I want to.
Do it.
That's how
There's
D&D
7.
works.
17.
Damage at level 1 is powerful
Damn.
for sure.
As you kind of like come out of stealth and just like swivel around, how do you kill him?
I jump out. I'm just gonna jump out and like uppercut with my rapier right into its chin, up into its head.
Oh my gosh.
Nice. But yeah, he is down as the blood kind of like sprays upwards into the air.
I'm gonna turn and look at Freddy from across the way. Just like that, Freddy. And then I'm gonna turn around and lay back down in the grass.
I forgot you're teaching Freddy.
I'm gonna try and bonus action hide in the grass wherever I am. Can I do that? Actually, I don't think I can do that level 1. Actually, never mind.
That's level 2, I think. Yeah.
That's level 2. So I'm still lying down in the grass though. Still lying down in the grass.
Okay.
Stand up my turn.
Yeah, it's going to be something else's turn.
Uh-oh.
An arrow is going to come out of the thicket towards you, Amara. Does
Oh.
a 17 hit?
Nope.
Whew.
Okay. So just that huge tower shield just like covers most of your
Yeah.
body. You just see this little puny arrow kind of just tink off of it.
Fantastic.
It
I
is
look
going to be.
glance behind me, make sure that it hasn't. No other arrows have passed by and hit anybody else.
Did we see where that came
myself.
from?
Yes, yeah, it would have been right here,
Okay.
which is where
Word.
Gavin is going to move to.
Oh, good.
Yeah, as the arrow sort of comes in, what over there? Back down behind the
Yeah.
shield.
There's kind of this like incline into these like heavy bushes. He is just going to like storm up the best he can and just take a slash at just that general area, if he can.
Take a slash, an American phrase, or is that just a British thing?
Take a slash.
Take a slash with that.
It's
Like SLA.
It's going for a pierce.
Going for a pierce.
You were like, he's just gonna
It's
go
not
up his
piercing
incline
damage,
and take a
but-
slash.
No.
Like, I was like, alright, he's just, fair enough. Got time to urinate mid-battle. Come on, lad.
You know, win better.
Yeah.
But yeah. You hear kind of like a grunt in the grass. And Opal, it is your turn.
God. Okay. Well, I can't see where that guy is swinging, but I'll just shoot a firebolt blindly in that direction, I guess.
Okay.
Over here,
Give me an attack roll with disadvantage.
where I saw that arrow coming from. Okay, I got a 16.
A 16 does hit.
Yay! And it's really like a panicked, oh, that's only 1 damage. Yeah. She just kind of is crouching, pointing wildly, saying, please hit. And,
Is
yeah,
that your spellcasting words? Please hit!
yep. I am kind of crouching down behind these taller, more intimidating people. I'm gonna just, yeah, this feels good right here.
Sending your firebolt into that thicket, you can see that it kind of like burns the leaves around it. And you can definitely tell that you hit something by like the screeching sound that comes to a gurgle.
I
And
said,
then it will stop.
nice work! And then panic because she's walked off, and I can't protect her from there.
That's okay.
Alright. It's going to be Fenwick.
Yeah, what do you
He
got?
is just going to charge into these bushes over here.
People are brave to the point of stupidity.
Oh yeah, brother. Maybe they're not level 1.
Do a perception check.
Oh, he's gone.
Yeah. Okay.
He's in the shrubs.
Yeah. He is going to.
Oh no, I see him!
Oh,
There he is!
I see the tiniest bit of his bald head.
As he kind of like storms in and does this like quick left turn, you hear kind of like a grunt as the bushes kind of like rumble a little bit, and it seems like he did find something.
Oh, nice.
Okay. An arrow from the north is also going to come at you, Amara, for an 11 to hit.
That'll miss.
Like over here. Okay. Just even though it's like complete opposite sides.
Well, that one
Still
might have
just
hit the
the
shoulder
same
of my gleaming armor.
And then it
yeah.
just bounces off.
I do have armor of gleaming.
Oh, that's right. It is
Yeah.
shining.
It's beautifully shiny and clean.
Wow.
And then Freddy, from the north, one is going to come at you for a 22 to hit.
Oh, good. We needed something.
Mhm.
Oh, it didn't run down. It's just an arrow.
Just an arrow.
Yep.
Okay. It is 8 piercing damage.
Yikes. There goes half my health.
Both of those were here and here. And it is going to be Lethodis. He is actually going to go up to the north. And do the same thing. Kind of just take a slash at whatever you can hit. Da-da. Oh man. Okay. Well, he does 2, and they're both natural ones, so he doesn't hit anything. Amara. You are up.
Yeah. So I am going to remain shield in hand, but perhaps suggest to my tiefling friend that we move to one side of the cart. Everybody on this side seems to be going up. So I'm going to move to this side of the cart. Again, put my shield up. If anything that comes, and I'm going to hold a Sacred Flame. For the first time I can see an enemy within range. Sacred Flame is a 60-foot range.
Mm-hmm.
So the first time I can see anybody, any enemy in range, use my... That's me.
Okay. Alright. It is, would be this guy. He is going to take a swing at Fenwick, which does hit. There you go. Freddy, you are up. So there's arrows from the south, there's arrows from the north. What's your plan?
I'm gonna run into the bushes.
Okay. Here, let me.
You just hear, there he goes.
This.
Ooh.
Moving your way past that like first 5 feet,
Mm-hmm.
you can see that there is one here and one here.
Just to clarify,
both
it's
of
just
them have
Freddy
their-
that's saying that, yeah?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Both of them have their short bows out, but it looks like Miss Splitter is kind of just like on top of one of them.
Okay, yep. So as I run up there and I see those two goblins, I'm gonna rage. But Freddy raging, he's not gonna get angry. Instead, like he's the giantness that's in his blood starts like pumping a lot through his body, and his eyes dilate, and he becomes like incredibly focused. And I'm gonna run up to this guy, and I'm gonna attempt to copy the movement that Bimble did before.
Okay.
With a glaive.
Yeah. That is a 23 to hit.
23 definitely hits.
That is 13 slashing damage altogether.
Chop his head off.
How do you kill him?
Yeah, so trying to emulate Bimble, I get really low to the ground, and then I uppercut him in the chin with one of the ends of my glaive.
Okay. Instead of just like blood splattering upwards, the whole head just like takes off.
Yeah, clean off. Yeah, and then I as it's off his body and his body drops and the head's on the tip of my glaive, I just throw the head back towards the path, so that they know that there's goblins in here.
Or
Okay.
that there were.
Sure.
There
I mean, I
was.
did know because they were shooting arrows at me, but you know,
Sure.
now I'm certain.
Yes. And yes, and I am going to bonus action.
You know.
Oh no, because I raged. Yeah, never mind. That is my turn.
Okay. A goblin from the south is going to storm out of the thicket towards Avarice. And Avarice will let out a cantrip that she was holding.
Oh, can I also see that?
Yeah. Yep.
Can it make a dex save, please?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, come on, fail that dex save. That's max damage.
Whoops.
Hello, I've returned.
Back.
Hey.
We all
Yes.
died.
One
Freddy
dex
decapitated somebody
save.
by imitating.
That's a 4.
Great.
Very
It takes
cool.
8 radiant damage.
Oh.
There.
Yeah. That
So-
combined with
You love
the
to
Ray
see
of
that.
Frost. Yeah. How do you kill it?
Yeah, so you see me sort of motion, and like it doesn't come from the sky as you might expect. It comes from the ground, and like
Oh.
basically, she calls over and she sort of asks for Lathander's sort of Lathander sends sort of to send his wrath down upon the enemy, but it comes from the ground. It's like a little circle of light, and then suddenly, like it flames all the way around him. in radiant light.
Ooh.
And when it comes down, you just see that he's lying on the floor.
Cool. Then it's going to be Avarice's turn. She is just going to kind of make her way over to where Gavin is on the other side of the thicket.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Why are they running in like that?
And then do another Ray of Frost. Kind of hear it. Okay. It is kind of like just on the edge, so you can kind of see it kind of shriek from here to over here. And then Bibble, you're up.
Alright, so I can't see anything below me from here.
Nope, not at the moment.
Alright, I'm gonna move to this square. Can I see from this square?
Yeah, as you kind of pass in, you'd be able to see that Fenwick is kind of, he has one goblin just like in his hands.
Can I shoot it? Can I pull out my bow and shoot it with an arrow?
Yeah, it'll be at advantage, as he is grappled.
Nice.
Very cool.
Pew! I say pew when I shoot. Pew!
Wow, Bimble is freaking tough.
24 hits the goblin. Damn.
I think he is the leader.
Do you remember how much damage Real did in the first few levels, though? Like, yeah, rogues just... It's only ever one shot, and when they shoot, do they shoot? I mean, Real...
Did you say Rialdan?
Riel is my rogue on a Thursday. No, Saturday.
I thought you were talking about Raziel.
No, Rialdan's the head of the Magus Arcane.
I'm aware who that is. That's why I asked.
Man, and character names are rare, so I'm impressed. You like that guy.
Alright, so that's 11 damage.
Wowee.
Yep. He is still kicking.
Alright, and then I'm going to run back. I'm gonna do a somersault and go underneath the carriage.
A
Very
somersault
cool.
underneath the carriage, okay.
Yeah, how do somersault down?
I assumed he somersaulted across and then went under the carriage.
I'm 3'2". We're fine.
Oh, how cute.
That work?
Alright, I'm underneath now.
Is that your
That's
chat
my
up
turn.
line, by the way? 3'2", we're fine.
Oh.
Okay. Gavin is going to kind of come out of the thicket and just like ready an arrow to this north area. Opal.
Wow. So can I see this guy, or is he in the shrubs?
He is in the shrubs.
Or this guy? They're both in the shrubs.
They're both in the shrubs.
I will gesture if you want to stand on my shield.
No way. So I can be more easily shot down.
Just to fire a bolt and you can jump up down.
Can I send my bat, whose name, by the way, is Cornelius?
Oh, right.
Can I just send him into the shrubs and try to see what's going on down here?
There you go. You should be able to move now.
Yay.
But yeah, we can do that.
What's a bat's flying speed, McKenna?
It's 30, so he's gonna dash. But I just want to kind of send him there to see where this goblin is at, vaguely.
Yeah. It is able to kind of like just make it in there, and like kind of shifting in and out of its eyes. You can see where the goblin is.
Great.
You can see Fenwick kind of has him in his hands.
Oh, good. Yeah, I want to firebolt that one. Finish him
It'll
off.
just be a straight roll then.
Good. That's fine. That's a dirty 20.
Okay.
Right.
Nice.
8 damage, no whammies. 7 fire damage.
I just looked at you and said, "What are you firing at?"
It's just a cantrip.
You nearly hit my horse.
Sorry.
Right.
I'm still new at this.
What are you shooting at?
There was a goblin in there. I think he's done for. I peeked through Carney's eyes again.
I crouch down to the same height as you to see what you're looking at. And then notice that you've got your eyes closed, and I just shake my head in utter confusion.
Yeah, he's done for. Let's
Right.
focus on that one.
What one?
I guess I don't actually see that one. Retcon that. All right, that's the end of my turn.
Okay. It is going to be Fenwick. He is just going to make his way over to this cart and kind of lean up against it.
Is he going back to
using
sleep?
it as cover. He might go back to sleep.
Okay.
Yeah, it is going to be this guy up here's turn. He is going to
Bring it on.
try to hide actually, like a little rat. And do it pretty damn well. He's going to kind of slip into the thicket, and you can hear him heading north.
Oh. Like away from Freddy?
Yes, yeah, definitely away from Freddy. Yeah, I will say, Freddy, since you had eyes on him, and Miss Splitter, you guys will both get a perception check to kind of see if you can see where he's going.
18 for me.
Okay. Yeah. Both of you guys see that he goes onto this path over here, and then just immediately just bolts it upwards. But yeah, that is it.
Can I chase him down?
Yeah, if you would like to.
Okay. I'm gonna jump on Chestnut.
Okay.
Say, come on, go. And we will try and circle up that way to chase. We've got 120 foot of movement speed.
Yeah, on horseback you are definitely good. Is anybody else following?
No, I'm gonna come back down. He disappeared.
I will say to Opal as I go off, keep your head down.
Yeah, no, Opal's gonna just rush over to the horses and the stuff that's scattered, seeing that tube was Gundren's, and like look around for any of his other stuff or signs of them.
Yeah, I'd like to check on the horses.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
Freddy wanted to talk to them.
Okay. Freddy, give me animal handling.
Yeah, so furbolgs have this thing where it's you can communicate in a limited manner with beast, plants, and vegetation. They can understand your words, but you cannot understand them in return. You have an advantage on all charisma checks to influence them. So I'm just gonna look at them. Like I'm gonna be like put my forehead to their forehead, but still look at their eyes. And staring into their eyes, I'm just gonna say, "Nay, if you're okay."
Both of them let out a very low neigh that almost sounds like a hum.
Beautiful. I will just start
Wow.
paying them, and I will pick up clumps of grass to hand feed them.
Opal double takes.
Yeah. That's all he does. That's all he cares about.
You can. Is that your magic talking to? Sorry, let me stay focused. I'm looking for Gundren's stuff.
Yeah. Opal, surveying kind of what's here. There's a lot of this stuff definitely looks like Gundren's.
God.
And you do kind of take note of the one thing that your new friend kind of brought up.
Yeah,
that the that the kind of tube thing was missing what was inside of it.
Oh God. Okay. Opal's kind of starting to breathe kind of heavily. It's getting a little panicked right now. Okay. What do we do? Where did Amara go? And Bimble and Fenwick.
Maybe they
Bimble's currently on top of the cart, laying down like a sniper with his bow ready to shoot.
Okay.
Maybe they went up the path.
You did see her ride that way.
Yeah, actually, I did see her go that way.
You should be back in about 12 seconds. We are in full gallop.
Yeah. Avarice and Gavin is going to walk over to you, Opal and Freddy. All mission was to deliver these supplies. But I don't think we will receive payment if Gundren is not available to pay us.
Not available. What does that mean? Does it?
These are
Oh
his
wait,
horses.
wait. Let me look around. Is there like blood or any limbs on the ground?
There's no
Does it-
blood or any new or any old bodies that you guys
Okay.
did not add to the landscape.
Right. Okay. So maybe they didn't. Maybe they didn't fight.
Which means they are probably alive.
Well, we gotta find them.
But where do we look?
I'm assuming that these goblins.
Freddie, you're
are
one of the two people that's all would go.
That's true, actually.
He doesn't remember.
Miss Splitter will kind of just gesture towards the other path that's to the north. I believe they went this way.
Yeah, I
Right.
mean, I should be able to ride down a goblin. fairly
Amara
quick, yeah.
scattered ahead.
If I can catch him, I don't want to kill him.
Okay.
Oh, good.
Amara, I need you to give me a perception check. As
Ooh,
you are
big numbers,
hauling through
23.
this path. 23? Okay, the first thing you notice is that there is a very obvious snare trap that is just right in the middle of the way that you can just very easily
I
just
think
kind
Chestnut
of
would
wrap
have ignored
around.
that on our own. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good, Horsey.
Yeah, and you are able to catch up to him pretty easily.
How big is he? He's pretty small, right?
Yeah, it's just
Can
a
I
little
just
goblin
reach down
guy.
and just pick him up?
As you're riding, you can definitely
Yeah,
do that.
I
Just
reach down, I pick him up.
grab.
If he tries to stab me or anything, I'll just bash his head against my shield. And then I will like to just bring him back to the group as quickly as possible. And yeah.
As you're kind of holding
I
him,
can
he kind of
control
just
the
like
horse
gets
now.
up into a
Woohoo!
little ball, like defensively.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you were able to kind of bring him back.
Yeah. So I'll bring him back and I'll got one alive. I think we should ask him if he's accosted any others on the road. Or uncle, for example. Have you? Sort of tap his head on the shield again, hold him up in the air.
Yeah.
Yes. They're both still alive. One of them probably not for long.
What? Where?
Where?
What did you do?
Up in Cragmore. That's where I was trying to run to. One of them is in the feeding room.
What?
As I left. He's
Feeding.
I don't know
Why did you?
the names.
Why did you attack him? Why did you take him?
We were told to, paid to by
Are
our
you
leader,
eating him?
Who's your leader? I shake him a bit.
Clog. He's a bugbear. He tells us what to do.
Right.
Bugbear.
Lovely. Cragmore. Anyone know where Cragmore is?
Isn't that where he was
The
just
goblin
running?
like slowly raises his hand.
Yeah, but I mean, does anybody else know where Cragmore is?
Oh no. Yeah.
Who's
Do I know where Cragmore is?
You have no idea.
How far is it up that road?
Just maybe a mile.
All right, straight road.
Mostly.
Any secret entrances?
No.
Anything
If I
else useful
knew
you
of
know?
them, probably would have. Give me an insight check.
As this is happening,
19.
I'm gonna drink a healing potion.
Okay. With a 19, as you ask that last question, he kind of stammers a little bit and then doesn't answer it before he kind of just like passes it off a little
If
bit.
there's nothing else you know, then I'm done with you, and that's not good for you. So now's your time. I sort of dangle him up in the air.
There's a few pitfall traps in the way. And just outside the entrance, there are a few others of my friends, including a boss.
Nice.
One of the bosses. That's it. Are we good? Can I go?
No.
No.
You could lead the way, though.
And then
And if you don't step in the pitfall traps, maybe you'll survive the encounter.
that sounds good to me.
What do you think, guys?
I'm gonna shoot an arrow right next to him in the ground. You better listen! I shout from way over here.
Right, careful.
So intimidating.
Yeah, I mean, I'll
Yeah. Let's go.
do this. I think do this. Yeah, I will secure a rope around his sort of like that it goes around his waist and then up and around his neck, and then like
Oh, nice.
as if I put him in reins, like like kids' reins that you like. You hold them on,
Little
little babies. Yeah, exactly.
French.
Like little toddlers. I've got it in one of those. And I will hand the actual leash over. How strong does Opal look?
Average strength. Like an
She'd
average
be able to hold the
human.
leash on a goblin, right?
Yeah, I don't know if she could handle it though. She's like freaking out right now, kind of
I'll
hyperventilating
sort
in
of,
the corner.
as I'm going to hand it towards her, I sort of see her state, and I'll look over to Mist Splitter. I'll sort of offer him the reins.
Yeah. He almost looks eager to do it. And not only does he keep it on like a very, very like tight leash, he also has his dagger just like pressed right up against the back of his neck.
Oh, he's perfect.
I looked to him and you wanted to lead the way. Now you've got
That I do.
you've got what do you call it? Somebody to set off all the traps. Now you've got fodder.
A canary. A
Cannon
canary
fodder.
in the coal mine.
Eight.
Oh.
Eight.
Just meant fodder. I don't think we should. Who's driving the car?
Me!
Oh, you're not. You were crawling on the floor for about 4 hours. The horse didn't. Who was driving?
No, I
then?
am now.
Right. I look around. Anyone else? Who was driving the car?
I feel like this
Fenwick in the
guy-
back raises his hand.
He's asleep.
Well, they don't,
All
take
right,
a lot of,
fine.
they don't take a lot of control. I'm just
All right.
thinking we don't want to take the carriage with us to whatever this Cragmore is, right?
No, we do not.
Does anybody want to stay with it?
Hmm.
Fenwick
The sleepy
want to
guy.
stay?
Let's leave him here.
Jump
would
down
definitely do it.
and we'll join.
And I'll cast an alarm spell on it.
Nice.
Yeah,
Fenwick,
it's probably a good idea.
You sticking with the cart then? The horses?
He gives a thumbs up. Yeah. The sooner you get back, the better, though.
You have the personality of a rock.
You know what? I'm gonna set it so the alarm is an audible sound. So if the alarm goes off, it'll wake him up.
That's a good idea.
6 minutes as we get off the road, a squirrel just wakes the dwarf, and that's the end of that. Yeah, assuming I'll sort of look to the goblin. Oi, Cragmore Cave.
It is in a hillside. Yes. Oh,
I will
you have
lead Chestnut.
humanized.
I will lead Chestnut over to the cart. Oh no, not by
Alright.
human eyes. I've got light spell. I regularly stick it like she permanently like casts light on her torch to make it on her mace to look at like a torch of Lathander. Not
Oh,
bothered by
that's
that at all.
cute.
Oh.
And that dude's got an ever bright lantern on his hip. No, I just don't want to take a horse into a cave. So I'll go and tie Chestnut up to
Boo.
the carriage, and I'll just sort of say to her, "It's all right, love. I'll be back soon. Don't worry about it. You stay strong. You
Okay.
protect this dwarf here, all right?" I'll give her an apple.
Aw.
Nice.
And my rations, if you're curious.
Oh, cute.
Cool.
Alright.
Yeah. Fenwick will kind of like wrangle the other two horses to kind of keep them with the cart.
Yeah, our horses have doubled.
I'm gonna look at the goblin. I'm gonna slap in the face and say, "Give me money."
Does he have?
He will kind of like search his pockets for a little bit and reach inside his pouch and just hold out a handful of gold pieces.
Gold
wow.
pieces. This
That
goblin's
worked.
carrying gold.
He's robbing people on the
shit.
roads,
As
including
he kind of
poor Gundren.
puts them in your hand, there are 18 gold pieces, and they are just covered in blood.
I'll put that in my pocket.
Okay, just with the rest of them.
You're good for now.
Okay.
Wow. Bimble's assertiveness really pays off.
So far, everything has gone perfectly. There is going to be an
I was
episode, 7 or 8 episodes in, where Matt says something and does something and then just dies. There'll be no hesitation, no nothing. He'll be like, "This'll be fine." He's like, "I jump." End of campaign for Bimble. Yeah, we head up to the north. Yeah, on the road again.
Let's go. I'm sticking right behind Amara on this road.
I'll look to Opal and can your friend have a look ahead? Oh, you saw the goblin, isn't it?
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah. Good idea. Good idea. Go ahead, Corn. There he goes.
His name is Corn.
No, his name is
Cornelius.
His name is
That's adorable.
His name is Cornelius, which you can call him.
Is it short for
Corn.
Cornelius Fudge?
No. I don't know what that is.
That's a Harry Potter character.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, the Minister
I
for
don't
Magic.
know him.
You should.
Yeah, he can only his flying speed's not that fast. But yep.
It's still good.
30
Just kind of
feet.
like keep him ahead.
Yeah.
Right.
Is there anybody else coming?
Yeah, pretty much everybody but Fenwick
Sick.
is kind of in tow.
I
Are
feel
they
confident.
taking a share of the XP?
They better not.
do you have a
it is
mace?
milestone.
Oh, of course they do.
Right? But yeah, I think that's where we're gonna wrap it up. If this marching order works for everybody.
Alrighty.
Get up to the north.
Yeah, let me stand behind him. Going to the cave.
All right.
Yay!
We did it.
What a delightful
We
first
did it.
session.
It was. This is the timeless tradition of MVPs.
Yeah.
For start time.
I'm gonna go first.
Sick.
That's right.
Why did I play combat music? Yes, is probably when Freddy and Bimble kind of like switch places. Like
The body swap
Freddy
was
looked
great.
like Bimble.
Not only
and
that,
then
but
Bimble looked like
furballs
Freddy.
can get shorter when they do it as well, although not that much shorter.
They can
true.
get 3 feet shorter or taller, but I don't think
That's
Freddy
almost there.
knows that.
No, but you could have been
Yeah.
a 10. You could have been a 10-foot Bimble, right?
Yeah.
And then
That's
then
so much
Opal
worse.
coming down the stairs like after it happened. That was really funny. I was crying a little bit.
It was very, very silly.
Yeah. Matt.
Just starting the new campaign. I haven't played D&D in like a month.
Yeah.
This has been fantastic. And seeing everyone's new characters, a lot of fun. Also, my voice isn't meant to be as high pitched as it was this episode, so I'm gonna work on that.
Still finding it.
He's not supposed to sound like an innocent like Obi. He's not supposed to sound like weak. He's supposed to sound like a loser.
At some point, his
Wait, a
balls
loser?
are gonna drop.
What you need to do, Matt, is go back and watch Academy of Shar a couple of times.
I don't want to sound like a nerd. He's not a nerd. He's absolutely
okay.
not a nerd. So I don't. That's too much.
So not a nerd, but still
No.
a loser.
Yeah, but we'll work on it.
Yeah.
James.
Yeah, I kind of, I actually really enjoyed the voice, Matt. I knew Matt was going to be a bit of a chaos goblin, because he's Matt, but also because of the character. But when his first words at the introductions were, "and I'm your leader now," I was like, well, he said he was going to be the face. Is this how it's going? Yeah, and then like just that introduction moment where we turn around and I tried to have a conversation with 4 different people, and it was just like
I didn't try to have a conversation with Freddy. I said hi, and then
I engaged you, and then swiftly stopped.
You said hi, and that was it.
Yeah, it was very interesting seeing like the slow burn. It was very cool. Yeah, you know, I really enjoyed that, and the first combat. First combat's always cool.
Yeah. The first attack roll from you guys was a crit too.
The first attack roll was from a glaive that tried to kill me. By our companion.
That was the first real combat.
Yeah.
You really set out to prove a point with Freddy at that point, didn't you?
No, he wanted to spar, so he did.
Don't think he knows the meaning of the word.
Michaela.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Actually, the sparring, for like Amara, you know, going to the effort to protect her mace and keep it safe, and then Freddy just full on attacking with a glaive, and then immediately after that, Bimble volunteering and getting just knocked to the ground in one hit. It's just such a funny image. Off to a nice chaotic start.
Josh.
Yeah, the sparring was so much fun. Every interaction with Bimble was a lot of fun. I really liked everyone's characters. But my main MVP goes to, with all due respect, Uncle, why did we pick these people? And then not 5 minutes later did we completely prove Opal correct. Where did he find us?
You know, he just posts on Craigslist and this is what you get.
Exactly.
But a fantastic session.
Yeah.
Really well put together, Tyler. It was really nice sort of blend of bit of action with just some absolute but if you guys would like to say goodbye.
Goodbye.
I guess.
We shall see you soon.